Hey guys, Trey here, back at it again with some more Summoners War. And this is the idea I'm going to present in this video. First, before anything else, I am doing other things, playing other video games, and whatnot, and I was wondering, I'd like to know in the comments if you guys would like to see that, because I would like to record everything I do and upload to YouTube, but also I understand if you guys want this to be like purely Summoners War content, but everything will be labeled for what it is and there probably won't be any cross-content stuff. So, it's totally up to you guys, depends on what you guys say. But I just want to hear you guys' opinions on what I should do about that, whether I should record my other gameplay from other games, or whether I should stick to purely Summoners War. And I will gauge my actions based on your response to my video. And please leave a comment if you watch this video and let me know what you think I should do, because I'd love to play more video games and put it out there for you guys to watch. Particularly games like The Binding of Isaac. I'll probably play a game called Osu that you guys may or may not have heard of. I might play some more mobile games, and I will likely end up playing some CSGO and Terraria, Minecraft, stuff like that. I want to be an all-around channel, and you know, because that means that you guys get more content whenever, no matter what's going on, and it doesn't really like put a hamper on how much content I can put out based on the other things that I play with my friends or whatever else. But that's totally up to you guys. Leave a comment, let me know your opinion on that. But yeah. So yeah, basically that's what I have to say on that topic. If you guys want to let me know, I'm ready to hear your response, because I've been thinking about asking that for a while. So basically, what I've done since the last video I made is I 6-starred my Diana and tweaked her runes just a little bit. And, I mean, you guys will get to see them in just a second. This is not a pre-recorded video, this is me commenting live. I'm just not associating what I'm doing with what I'm saying. But yeah, so I guess the main point of this video was to ask you guys if you wanted to see other content. And yeah, because I don't really like, I really want to grow my channel, and the best way to do that is to branch out and do other things as well, because purely Summoners War channel is going to get a lot less views and stuff, and I don't really care about like ads and monetization and stuff, but I really just want to grow my channel because it makes me feel nice whenever people want to hear what I have to say, and I see that reflected in comments and subscribers and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm just clearing out some quests really quick. I don't feel like secondary awakening anything right now. I'll go do that later. But yeah, I guess I'll show you guys my Diana. She has 99% crit rate now. It's sacrificed a little bit of HP, but I got the 99% crit rate. That's exactly what I wanted. I haven't gotten to do any skill ups yet. I did finish my Lucian's skill ups temporarily. I'll get back to doing his skill ups whenever I have Devil Mines to spare, but I also have to skill up Rika and Diana, which is going to be a pain. But I am up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 6-stars. 11 6-stars. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. My team's working pretty well. I finally got past TOA Hard 48. I guess I'll just run some TOA in this video and talk about other things that are going on. So yeah, I'm happy that Rika got a buff, because especially since I just got her, and I don't know, I'm kind of floundering in TOA right now because I tried to auto that and I shouldn't have. But I guess the main thing about TOA this run for me is probably I've been a little bit bored lately with Summoner's War, just because of TOA not resetting, and also I just haven't felt like farming runes, and whenever I'm not farming runes, there's literally nothing else to do. I mean, I realize that there's a lot of things that I should be doing, like events and stuff, but like I have other things going on in my life, like school and other things that I have to do other than Summoner's War, and it leaves me very little time to actually farm events and stuff like that. And you know, doing stuff because you want to and having, like, feeling like you have to do something are two completely different things. Like, I really want to put out YouTube videos, which is why I'm playing Summoner's War right now, but I'm not super motivated to play right this moment because I've got other things going on that I know I need to be doing, but I also feel like it's unfair to have a YouTube channel with people who want to see what I have to say and not putting out anything. But yeah, if you guys like me just playing Summoner's War, I will do that, but I can't promise any frequency of videos. I don't know how frequent I will be able to put any videos out, but because I can play other games, I can put out a lot more videos on pretty much anything you guys want to see, as long as I can afford games, you know. But my main prospects right now are probably CSGO, Osu, maybe some other games that I'm not thinking of, Terraria, Binding of Isaac, I probably already said that, etc. Mostly fun stuff. Yeah, me and my roommate will probably play some Don't Starve together, which admittedly I'm pretty bad at, but I'm trying to get better. He's pretty bad too. So yeah. I'm probably gonna fail this TOA run because I'm dumb and I tried to attack that Wind Golem and I forgot that it had passive, and this is terrible. Okay, so it looks like I'm losing this TOA run and I'm gonna have to do it again, which I've been kind of stuck on this because for some reason my stuns aren't landing and sleeps and stuff. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, okay. Looks like I'm boned. I'm gonna see it through, though. Probably gonna lose, but if I can get some... Yep, no. I didn't get the stuns I needed right there. Unless Rika pulls off something godly right here. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, okay. So let's take out Melia and put in Vertihile. Vertihile always pulls through for me in TOA whenever nobody else will, except for on Ragdoll Leo stages. Or actually, Ragdoll Leo stages, Vertihal excels in pretty good, but not really so much in Ragdoll Inferno stages. I hate that stage so much. TOA Hard 48 is terrible, and I would not wish it upon my worst enemy, except for it's not that hard for most people. For anybody who is competent at the game, basically, I'm saying everybody but me can do that stage with relative ease, because it's only on TOA 48. But if it was on like 99, TOA Hard 99, I'm pretty sure it would be like very hard. I wish I had a well-built Tessa, but I don't. I have a Hernie, which is she's really good. I'm not complaining at all. She's only level 30 right now, 4-star, and you know, you get in what, or you get out what you put in. I haven't put in a whole lot of effort into building her. I dropped some bad Swift runes on her and leveled her to level 30 and awakened her, and she's still incredibly useful for stages like that. Like, you can mitigate Ragdoll's passive, which is the bulk of the problem, and you can also mitigate the Dark Inferno's passive, which also does a good chunk of health to anyone who tries to tank that hit. Which I don't even know that, like, I don't remember the amount of damage it does, but I'm pretty sure nobody on my team can tank that hit. Just because of the amount sheer damage it does. It does like, I want to say like 30k-ish. And right on this team, Manchura has 30k. Manchura could probably tank it. But, and Rika could probably tank it, but I don't know about anybody else. Nikki has somewhere in the neighborhood of like 18k HP, and Vertihal has like maybe 22 or something. But yeah, I'm not paying attention at all to my own instructions on how to do TOA right now, because there's no feasible way that these two golems could kill me, unless they like literally just stun everybody, in which case I have Nikki to heal me and to unstun me. But you know, I was kind of upset that Nikki got passed over for a buff. I mean, I know that she is, like, I'm not complaining at all. She's relatively strong, or very strong as it is right now. But I'm just kind of sad because a lot of people wanted to see Nikki get buffed, and she doesn't see a whole lot of use in RTA and stuff. And I would really like to see her used in RTA so that I could have some basis to start from in building mine. But she got passed over when the rest of the occult girls got buffed, which kind of sucks, because every other occult girl got really strong. Like, Charlotte got mega buffed, and she is incredibly strong now. And Rika got as little as one extra turn on every debuff sounds. That's an additional 15% HP that's gone for the enemy. So it's, even though it seems like a little buff, I would really consider it a big buff. Not to mention the extra turn of the speed debuff. However, I would have just preferred one extra continuous damage effect added, or like one extra attack added to her thing with a chance of continuous damage. Because with the nobody, realistically, in arena settings, and even in TOA, most people are going to cleanse off that 3 turns of continuous damage before it gets to 3 turns. Like, it would probably be effective for 2 turns at max, but nobody's going to just let it sit and do all that damage to them. Hernie got buffed, which is nice because she gets an extra turn of Oblivion, which I think is really strong and was kind of necessary, considering that she was only 2 turns of Oblivion. Also, side note, I don't think this team is going to work. I need a Lauren in order to decrease Kraka's attack bar, or Asima's attack bar, because I really can't tank that damage. Crumble is OP, needs to be nerfed. I'm kidding. I don't think anything in Summoner's War needs to be nerfed, because everything else is constantly getting better. Yeah, I think at the top of my list for buffs is probably above anyone else is Shazam. Like, he's a LD Nat 5 that's worse than most Elemental Nat 5s. Scratch that. He's worse than all Elemental Nat 5s. I'd actually prefer most Nat 4s over Shazam, because he's that bad. Like, he has no capacity for being good. And I mean, like, he needs a buff, because if you pull an LD Nat 5, he should be at least, not overpowered, but at least balanced. But Shazam is not balanced. Shazam is, without a doubt, the monster needing a buff the most out of almost anybody in the game. Like, of course, you've got your outliers like the light pumpkin, light jack-o'-lantern, because, you know, he needs a buff, but he's usable. Shazam is just, I don't want to say unusable, but I don't really see where I would use Shazam over another monster. And I'm sorry to anybody who has Shazam, because I'm sure that you guys value your Shazam and use them the best that you can, but I know that you'd like to see him get a buff. I'm sure, like, I don't know. I mean, the Light and Dark Dragons got buffed. Like, how are you gonna not buff Shazam? That's my daily rant. Yeah. So, I don't know. Shazam might get buffed soon. I'm hoping. Like, I don't have a Shazam. I have no reason to hope for a Shazam buff. I just would like to see people who pulled a LD Nat 5 and saw that it was Shazam. I'd like to see them, you know, get some happiness back into their life after that deep wave of depression they go into after realizing that they're LD Nat 5, which statistically, for me personally, the chance of getting an LD Nat 5 is about 1 in 7 years, based on the scroll openings I did last month, or 2 months ago. And, you know, 1 in 7 years in a game that's only been out about 5, I don't know. Shazam needs to be better, is the point of this entire rant, and, like, that's all I got. Shazam needs to be better. Shazam needs a buff. I'll probably continue my TOA hard off camera, because I'm sure you guys don't want to just see me grind through TOA hard. I don't blame you. But, let's talk about, for just a second, units that I think need to be buffed. Hey guys, I'm back. My summoners were cut out. I gotta get this fixed. I'll fix it before the next time I make a YouTube video. Apologies. So I was talking about the Nat 5 / monsters I think that need buffs. And of course I'm gonna be biased against toward the ones that I have. So I really think that Sekhmet could use a buff because she's just so, like, if you look at the other 4 Desert Queens, they all have very useful abilities in PvP capacities. Like, let's start off with Light and Dark. I know it's not a very fair comparison, but there we go. Nephthys. They can't resist skill effects. Alright, defense, glancing hit, disturb HP, which are pretty high chances because it hits 3 times. So, and they can't be resisted. And then attack power decrease and silence on skill 1 and skill 2. That's good. It's godly. Isis has an silence all enemies and oblivion all enemies for 2 turns, and it's on a 5-turn cooldown, which is ridiculous. And she's got a sleep and an attack break. Okay, she's the only person in the game with AoE, oblivion, and silence, which is OP. She's good. Hathor. Everybody knows Hathor because Summoners War Championship, like AoE sleep and for 2 turns and attack bar decrease, and then another sleep, and then you've got Bastet, which is attack bar increase, shield, and also has a defense break, glancing hit, and HP disturb. But now we look at Sekhmet, who has the same skill 2 as Nephthys and Bastet, but the skill 3, let's talk about that. Attacks one enemy stealing all beneficial effects and sets all the enemy's skills on max cooldown time. Decreases cooldown time of Charming Voice skill by number of beneficial effects stolen from enemy. If the skill didn't set the enemy's skills on max cooldown, the cooldown of Charming Voice will reset. So basically, if your accuracy is high, then that absolutely goes out the window. But you need accuracy for the other skill effects, so it's kind of counterproductive. It's very counterproductive. And, like, her max stats are garbage. And her speed is tiny. Like, everybody else, all the other Desert Queens have the same speed. But in order for, like, it seems like her base stats would be good if they stuck her with a skill like this. Like, everybody else has either crowd control, like, these 3 have crowd control, and then Bastet has AoE defense, basically, because she's a support monster. And then there's this one Desert Queen that has, like, absolutely no utility whatsoever in, like, anything but RTA. And then in RTA, there are things that do, like, that outperform her on her job. There are Nat 4s that do better stuff than her. She needs a buff. Next on my list, Deva's rework is okay, but I really think that they need to fix her crit damage scaling with her new passive. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Of course, man, the Jack-o'-lantern family needs a buff. But yeah, I just wanted to rant about Sekhmet and how I feel like I got shorted by getting her. If you guys have something to say to me, like how to use her, please do. I would very much appreciate it. She's not good on Despair. She's not good on Swift. Somebody please help me find a use for Sekhmet. That's about all I have to say for this video. Please let me know how you guys feel about me making this a multi-game channel. And let me know how you feel about that in the description or in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.